Hi, my name is Ivan Yong, and I am the co-president of EMCC Asia Pacific, the founding council member of EMCC Asia Pacific, and also the head of Global Social Responsibility Initiative for Global. I've been involved in global projects with Nigeria, Uganda, France, in helping underprivileged groups such as youth in Nigeria, returning working mothers in France, and also schools in Uganda. This is my 7th year volunteering for EMCC Asia Pacific. And I'm active also in the research review board with EMCC Global. Apart from that, I'm also an advisor with the Coaching Ethics Forum. Personally, I have 22 years of working experience as an executive in Asia, building businesses and also building connections in mentoring coaching industry. One of my latest work for EMCC Global is getting the Harold Watts University on board in signing an MOU with EMCC Global. That discussion started off in EMCC Asia Pacific with the Harold Watts University in Malaysia. I'm also a mentor for a decade with the Chinese University of Hong Kong, a top 100 QS university, helping them mentor their graduates for 10 years. I'm also a startup mentor for the Malaysian government, helping Malaysian government mentors startups that is looking for accelerated program or fundings from the government. I'm a sales coach and an organizational psychologist. I'm also a published author of 2 books, one titled The Department of Startup, Why Every Fortune 500 Should Have One, an innovation coaching book. And I have a second book coming out end of this year, titled The Pharaoh's Pitch, Unearthing Ancient Egyptian Wisdom for Sales Success, which is again a sales coach book. I'm also an author with Routledge in books about coaching ethics, and also case studies writer for Sage, again in the areas of mentoring and coaching. I began my career as a pharmaceutical production engineer with Schering-Plough in Singapore. I'm actually in charge of making about 50 million to 60 million US dollars worth of asthma drugs, mainly sent to Heist in Belgium, which is again for the European market. I also helped build 3 businesses for 3 different multinational corporations. One is NEC Japan in Singapore, where we helped them build a new business for SAP, a partner in Germany. Secondly, was working for SHL in building a psychometric businesses in China, Hong Kong and China. And the third one is with Polyvision, another Belgian company, and help them build their business out here in Asia Pacific, in ASEAN, in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, Korea and Japan. And those businesses are built from scratch, like very much like how we did it for EMCC Asia Pacific when we started from zero in 2019 and we launched into COVID. And with the right strategy in place, we have managed to build up to 500 members today, counting organically, building organically and counting. All the businesses that I've built so far are all in the areas of professional services, very similar to the work that we are doing here at EMCC. I'm also an entrepreneur in psychology products such as psychometric tools, sales coaching, and innovation mentoring, as I've mentioned earlier. Currently, I'm a startup fund manager for a local university in Hong Kong to the tune of managing a 50 million Hong Kong dollars fund for students, academic staff, and alumni to kickstart their entrepreneurial journey. Apart from that, I think a few significant work that I've done for EMCC would be in creating a global project through the Social Responsibility Initiative, where the project in Uganda involves Australians and Ugandans. The project in Nigeria, we brought in a lot of coaches from Europe, working hand in hand with coaches in Asia to do the pro bono work for the Nigerian youth. And that project has been very successful with a long tail end to it, where the youth NGO is now registered and they've managed to bring on very prominent Nigerian members of the society onto their board of trustee. And for women as well, in the Professional Women's Network, where we get our coaches globally from Europe and Asia to contribute to the NGO work for the PWN. Now, why I wanted why am I applying for the EMCC Global President? I believe the next 3 years is a crucial year for EMCC Global in 2 areas. One, it's a time for us to expand the EMCC footprint beyond that of Europe, especially into Asia. Asia is ripe for a scale up that you can grow it exponentially in the market with the right strategy in place and the right support from global. Asia, we can capture a larger market of members here. Of course, not forgetting Latin America as well, that we can help them grow the market, our expansion of our members there through a model that we have seen in Asia, that how we can actually share this knowledge that we have found in Asia to help them grow. And of course, not just growing the members in the Far East and also in Latin America, but also to connect Western Europe actually, not just Western Europe into the markets in Asia and into Latin America, and vice versa, to bring in some of the knowledge from Asia or Latin America into Europe. And again, to expand our footprint in the science base of our work as well, the research on coaching and mentoring that can go not just in the Western code, but can go beyond and additional of that, of the Asian code of conducts in the coaching and mentoring, or even that of Latin America. Secondly, I believe in the next 3 years, AI will continue to affect our industry tremendously. And I believe that we have to begin to take a more stronger approach to AI, to find a way to manage and to actually control the trajectory of AI in our industry as a governing body, or probably a go-to body in this area in EMCC in coaching and mentoring. I believe that with the right strategy, EMCC is poised to take advantage of the next 3 years and how we can actually become the one of the biggest organization that people go to actually to look for some guidance in actually mentoring and coaching, especially in mentoring and coaching in artificial intelligence. Last but not least, as I speak 7 languages, one of those includes English, French, and also, of course, the Asian languages that I speak normally. But I do speak 7 languages and also multilingual in areas that you need me to be. English is still one of my first language as well. Thank you, and I look forward to hear from you.